to a brand new video. I just want to appreciate you guys for a little bit because I'm really thankful for you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing because we just hit subscribers a few days ago and now we're really close to 700, so I just want to get that out of the way. But today we are going to be talking about Jared Goff and John Wolford and who's the better quarterback for the scheme that the Rams have on their offense. Now, I think that, especially like for this game, Jared Goff would be better just because of his experience. I've already mentioned that in previous videos, but I'm talking about who fits the scheme better and who's better at just running that offense. And this is a little bit hard to pull from just because we haven't really seen John Wolford in our offense besides the preseason game, so it's going to be hard to pull information from that. We're just going to be talking about what we see from college from him and compared to what we've seen from Jared Goff. Now, I think Jared Goff is a pretty good and pretty accurate quarterback, all things considered. This year's been a little bit of a down year, but he's getting to know that system pretty well, and he's getting to run it pretty well. But I'm pretty sure in this case it could be John Wolford who's better for this situation just because he's more of a mobile quarterback, and I think that's what McVay would want, like a mobile quarterback, because then with the play action, it's not like, because I feel like what we see with Jared Goff is that we see that type of thing where he does a play action, he kind of hesitates to run and makes a bad decision like we saw in Seattle, or he's like awkwardly running. But I feel like with John Wolford, he's better because he's more of a threat to be able to run it if he does a play action and rolls out, so teams have to think of that, kind of like Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray, and then he can find an open guy. Now, how accurate he's going to be on that, I don't know. We haven't seen much from him, but I think he's better as far as that rollout thing, and I think McVay would like a person who has that type of talent and that capability to be able to do that and be able to roll out and be a threat to different defenses, just because we know John Wolford has the speed and he can get away, and since he is mobile, that helps a lot more than Jared Goff. And surprisingly enough, I feel like Wolford, as far as like abilities and what his gifts are, works better in this offense because he has more of that speed, and he has, we'll have to see his accuracy, but with Goff, I just feel like he can make the throw sometimes, and he doesn't seem to completely make up his mind like if he wants to scramble it or throw it, and that's just kind of what is the kryptonite of that scheme. But like, Goff does fine in it. I just think that Wolford, in this case, we'll see on Sunday obviously, could be a better guy at doing that just because, again, he has that capability to run, and I feel like Wolford makes up his mind just a little bit better compared to Goff as far as what he wants to do. And I feel like Wolford most of the times would try to run with it and scramble